I think we all have had those moments where it's like 11 p.m. or 3 a.m. even, where we get this insane shot of motivation, and we think about how yes, this is the time where I actually start something and change my life, and then and you go to sleep and you wake up, feel tired as fucking like, nah, I ain't doing shit. It's funny to think about, since I mean millions of people feel that all the time, pretty much, right? It's insane how connected we all are through the struggle of g- getting out of our comfort zone. But here's the thing, that is the exact reason why my first instinct when someone wants to change their life is to say that you have to struggle harder. See, for me, everything ch- changed, and well, um, the the most impactful things happened when I was 150% just done with everything. I
It's like it never happened.
I would come to the conclusion that I know that I hate it more now than if I start doing something that I hate. Obviously, knowing that it's gonna be good for me if I do it. What I'm trying to say is, my first instinct is to tell people that they need to hate it enough, and they want to, and they have to want it enough, because what happens then is it forces you to go completely against your own mind. And what's good of it is that you don't need motivation to rely on it.
Playlist cleared and ready for takeoff, driver.
You just purely push through with your own will. You purely push through with your own discipline. And there's no one else you would really need for help. That's not to say that you should avoid help at all, but you don't need it completely from others. The only thing is that that just won't work on everyone. And I even saying that feels wrong, because I know that if someone tries, like actually tries hard enough, this method will work. Because the thing is, I've seen people take the slower, more softer approach to things, and yeah, over time they begin to change their life and start certain ways, but it just takes much longer. You barely feel the ch- changes. You don't really callous your mind from the struggles. I mean, I'm sorry, but I just have to think that you're not as strong as you could be, right? And so whenever you feel the 3 a.m. motivation, let's call it that,
Rewind that one.
you want to change something now, right? And those people who take it slower, they also think that, but the truth is they think that they want it bad enough, but they don't. Look, if you truly want something, like, you're gonna have to push through the struggles in ways that you know um that seem harmful, that seem unachievable. And the craziest thing is, yes, I went through it the hard way, and I don't have regrets. But even saying this, like, I think that, do I even want it hard enough? Like, sure, I'm here and I'm fucking making videos, making progress, but I always think that I can go harder.
One more time.
And then I get doubtful thoughts, which bring me down, and then I see something or think about something in a certain way, which makes me feel more hopeful. But is that not the same as the 3 a.m. motivation? Is it not the same idea? What will that actually give me? And so sometimes I would just much rather just to not think at all. No negatives, but also no unnecessary positives. Because at the end of the day, that's not what brought me here, where I am today. I want you to really think about that. If forcing positive thoughts is really that good, is that really what made you get over your depression, your anxiety, your lifelong struggles, your laziness, whatever? Is that really how you were thinking when you first started to break through it? Chances are no, and for me that's not the case, and I'm just confused. Because, look, don't get me wrong, I know that positive thoughts and even forced ones, they have an impact. I know that, but it's just hard to believe. I don't know what to even say. I'm just confused about all of this. How do I really improve my mindset? Because I can stick to some things, but if my mind doesn't really improve together with the things that I'm doing. I don't know how long and how far I can actually push or be pushed. I don't know. And maybe I will never know. Or perhaps I wake up tomorrow and I have all the fucking answers. I don't know. Does it matter? Does it really matter if I know the fucking answer to this? Or should I just trust the process and see what happens next? You know, maybe that is the case. I seem to overthink a lot of things that are just simple. You know, I tend to overthink a lot about the fundamentals of things, which just basically are that you should choose to do something and stick for a long time. And my ass just wants to improve, add on, just change. Like, I don't know why I do that. I don't know. I don't like that. It's a bad habit I have. I have these thoughts like the 3 a.m. motivation ones where I think that I know the answer and I'm changing and adding more stuff. I'm just fucking myself over, I feel like. Well, that's my rant for today. I don't even know how to title this video. I'll think of something, but that's about it. I will see you next time.